The Startup Garage project is a program that seeks to build the capacity of university students to create employment opportunities for themselves and others through entrepreneurship. The project was initiated to respond to the unemployment crisis among graduates who find it hard to start and sustain entrepreneurship ventures due to limited entrepreneurship competency, where the university curriculum focuses on only academic competencies and limited business management knowledge, market opportunities, affordable capital, and informality in operation. The project goal is to transform university students into technology and innovative entrepreneurs for increased employment opportunities for themselves and others. The project targeted 50 university students from Mbarara University of Science and Technology, MUST, Bishop Stuart University, BSU, University of St. Joseph Mbarara, USGM, Rentanga Farm Institute, and Metropolitan International University, MIU, Mbarara in southwestern Uganda. The project was implemented through the establishment of innovation clubs.
Today we have launched the MUST Rio Entrepreneurship Club. In this club, we are mentoring and nurturing our Rios, the Rio Club of Mbarara University of Science and Technology, who is our child club as Lions. And the purpose is to mentor them into business by giving them skills, also giving them hands-on, and the ability to be creative and innovative.
In this very afternoon, we are so happy to welcome the members of Empowering the Youth who are helping us really to achieve some of our objectives. Really, we are so grateful to have you in empowering these young Ugandans, because we think if we create as a club, if we are supported as a team, we can create something other than someone graduates, those are there, they don't have anything they are doing, but as a club, we build together, and at the end of the day, we find that we have contributed much. Where there are challenges, we solve them together, and at the end of the day, we achieve the maximum, and that is why we need to work as a team. Thank you so much.
Workshops were organized in universities to help the students identify ideas and build prototypes.
We are at the University of St. Joseph Mbarara today, and it's day one of our 3 days business ideas generation workshop. These workshops are done as part of our project implementation Startup Garage, which is funded by the U.S. Department of State and supervised by the U.S. Mission in Uganda. So our focus for these 3 days is to help these students who subscribe to the University of St. Joseph Innovation Club identify community challenges and form business ideas which we later develop into commercial products.
I think the big impact that will come from this is that people are going to have their minds opened. They're going to be able to scan those sources that we have identified for them, like social challenges, like problems, and look at things like knowledge, like processes, and come up with business ideas.
As a facilitator today, we have concentrated on mindset change, training these students, because we know as they are going to become future entrepreneurs, what is important is to start with the mindset change sessions, which we have gone through successfully. They have been able to identify themselves, to see what they are supposed to do, positive thinking and creative thinking, and taking action on whatever they think about, having a positive mindset about the business, so that in future can be job creators, not job seekers as they finish the university. And tomorrow we shall continue with the session on business idea identification, business idea formulation, then action plans on what they are going to do. Then on the last day, they will present, and every student, every member who has participated today will come up with a presentation of the business idea and the product they expect from the business idea. And at the end of the training sessions, that's the 6 months, these business ideas we have started today, they will end up being turned into products. At the end of it all, they become future entrepreneurs.
After 4 months, students presented their prototypes and pitched their innovative ideas to a panel of judges, including Lion Bernard Kakwishiri, president of Lions Club of Mbarara, Mr. Kavanza David, an entrepreneur and trainer, and Mr. Mauricio Hernandez, a public diplomacy associate at the U.S. Embassy in Uganda, who also served as the chief guest. The competition began with welcoming remarks from Nuasha Barecho. Immediately afterwards, these students started pitching their ideas to a panel of judges. Each group received valuable feedback, and after a few hours, all presentations were completed. Following the pitches, there was an insightful panel discussion featuring Ronald Tushabe and Christine Nagawa, both beneficiaries of various USA exchange programs, including the Academy of Women Entrepreneurs, the Young African Leadership Initiative, YALI, and the Mandela Washington Fellowship. They shared their experiences and provided guidance on how students could participate in these prestigious programs. Next, Mr. Bernard Kakwishiri delivered remarks on behalf of the judges, followed by comments from Ronald Tushabe, the CEO of Empower Youth in Technology.
There was an assumption that everything what you produce will be, you have no competition, you will be the only person on the market, and everything will be sold 100%. Where do you get such a market? Even people who are, even during COVID, the people did not go to churches to pray.
All I want you guys to do after here is to remain resilient. This is not the end. We are going to award you, but not all of you. Most of you wanted 10 million, 20 million. Honestly, we can't do much. But you need to remember where we came from. Some of these products came out of just 50,000, 10,000. You know our story. So in other words, if we give you more than what we gave you last time, we expect you to do more than what you have showed us. So we are not going to give you too much. Today we wanted to show you the people who are concerned. Mauricio has seen you. Speaker has seen you. The Lions Club is here. Nuria, who heads research and grants at Mbarara University, has seen you. I know you have seen some of your students. We really expect a lot. So you have networked. You have showed us your potential. So to us, we have achieved, because we wanted people to know that you are capable of doing this. They normally challenge us, where are the youth? They are here. So this is what we wanted to show the world. But of course, the tokens we are going to give you is also an appreciation. When you do good, you are rewarded.
The chief guest, Mr. Mauricio Hernandez, a public diplomacy associate at the U.S. Embassy in Uganda, praised the efforts of Empower Youth in Technology and emphasized the importance of such initiatives.
Well, I was very honored to be here, listen to all your presentations. I think that there are many very good ideas. As we were talking with the judges, the other judges, this is the beginning. And you know, the road for entrepreneurs is not easy. It takes a long time, but you know, you start somewhere and then you have to try and try and try, and you will succeed. So that's my message. I had another presentation, but because of time, I don't want to bore you guys with that. So I'll keep it that short. But on behalf of the U.S. Embassy, yes, well, you know that we have all these kind of programs where we support the youth here in Uganda and in other countries through our public diplomacy section. We have our section that is called Cultural Affairs, and our supervisor is Amy Peterson, who is not here today, unfortunately. But we have small grants that can go to entrepreneurs And I think maybe Ronald might have talked to you guys about that. There are grants from USAID. There are several cases of companies around Uganda who started with seed money from USAID. So don't think that you cannot reach those funds. Those funds are available for different projects. And when I hear all these projects that involve agriculture, and Uganda is a country of opportunity. It's great. I mean, like all the fruit, all the land, the resources, the water, the hydroelectrics, everything is just a country of opportunity. So keep working on it. You know, there's a lot to, I think I'm very optimistic about the future of Uganda.
The speaker of Mbarara City offered his comments.
So now that you have seen it, what to do, there is money in this startup garage pitch. This competition should make us start. We kick start and keep moving. Don't look behind. No one, and there are a lot of obstructions. No one should obstruct what you're doing. Aim at success.
The judges selected the winners after a rigorous day of pitching. Tashovia Treasure emerged as the overall best innovator with a project focused on making pavers from plastics. Akankunda Claire was recognized as the best female innovator for her work on mushroom production. Mokasa Benjamin and Mutatina Arnold from Mbarara University of Science and Technology were awarded the Best Innovation Group Club for their mosquito repellent Vaseline. From Bishop Stewart University, Nayebare Alex, Tayebwa Bright, Nsimide Innocent, and Ndanawe Apofia were honored for their innovation in organic pesticides. Additionally, Yusuf Ainomrwani from Rentanga Farm Institute was recognized for his innovation in mushroom growing. Winners received cash prizes and all participants were awarded certificates of participation and tokens of appreciation. Overall, the Startup Garage Pitch Competition 2024 was a resounding resource.
My name is Tashovia Treasure, a student at Mbarara University of Science and Technology. I pursue a Bachelor of Information and Technology. On June 5th, we participated in Startup Garage pitching competitions where I emerged as the overall best innovator. So our innovation was majorly tackles the problem of plastic waste, where we melt plastic and mix it with sand to come out with building materials like these ones. These building materials tackle the problem of poor quality building materials on the market, and also as well as helping in reducing the plastic waste in the environment. These building materials are also cost effective to the people who are going to be using them. After winning, I got a seed fund which helped me to revamp my business. We're using molds like these ones. Then we later advanced into using metallic molds, which we are now using to develop our prototypes. We're apparently working on testing out other prototypes like building materials, especially bricks and roofings. I appreciate AYIT and the funders who put hands together to bring up this initiative, which has helped us to bring our ideas into reality. I call upon every youth out there to take part in the next cohort that will be organized, and this is where ideas turn into reality. Thank you.
Hello friends, my name is Bruce Kamgawire from Bishop Stewart University. We started up a project which is from RSB, Briquette Manufacturers, and I'm with my colleague here. She can talk about herself.
My name is Sheila Asimire from Bishop Stewart University, also working with Brucey on the same product.
Yeah, as young innovators, we analyzed the environment and we caught up with the problem of waste accumulation by dumping different waste materials such as sawdust, charcoal dust, and etc. So, as young entrepreneurs, we said, how can we solve this problem? We came up with the solution of collecting some waste materials such as sawdust, which is here, also charcoal dust, which is here. Then we use cassava flour, which acts as a binding material. So As young entrepreneurs with entrepreneurship skills, we say let us use these waste materials plus our cassava, which is a binding material. We make charcoal briquettes, which will help some Ugandans who don't use electricity, gas, and other materials. As we are doing all this, we are trying to carry out waste accumulation to reduce it. So we are trying to manage the waste that are being dumped in the environment as we conserve the environment of Uganda.
So talking about our innovation, we know there are out many people who are doing briquettes, but ours, the uniqueness is that they are long-lasting, they have high heat content, they are reusable. We attended a pitch competition at Skylight Hotel that was headed by Empower Youth in Technology. These are our mentors. They came to Bishop Stewart. They had a workshop with us for the whole week. They taught us how to be good entrepreneurs, how to get ideas from the environment and turn them into visual projects. And so for us, as my colleague has talked about it, this is the idea that we came about with. So with that knowledge, we managed to pitch with our products, but now at this moment, we have not yet expanded our business because we are lacking some capital. But for now, for the start, we are already working on our briquettes and we have already gotten some customers who are seeking for them. Because as you can see, first of all, we are having some products here, but they are few. These ones are already ordered for, so meaning after here, they are taking these products. Our future perspective is that we should have a big company, just like those big companies which are making briquettes. We also make briquettes. That is when we get some money, some capital. We make briquettes. We make charcoal stoves for briquettes, for those specific briquettes. We make the briquette lighters so that we can improve our company. The problems we have so far faced is that sometimes we can be drying our briquettes and the rain comes. And the moment the rain finds these briquettes outside, for example, you can look at the challenges, they get broken. And another thing is that, another big problem is that we are not having capital. The other one is that since we are university students and we do not have all that time to sieve the sawdust, mix it, and bring out the real product, we need some machine for mixing the sawdust, charcoal dust, and all the others. So we are taking a lot of time in mixing those ones, the fact that we are not having something to use. So we are planning on that one, or if we get like any funding, we can work on that and make a big company for briquette manufacturers. And I think if we do that, we can change our Uganda. We can conserve this environment because a lot is being done onto this environment. As RSB briquette manufacturers, we want to appreciate AIT, that is Empower Youth in Technology, that organized this program, the facilitators that helped us in pitching, and all my fellow innovators that participated in this program. I remain Asimile Sheila, Bishop Stewart University. Thank you.
I remain Kamgawire Bruce from RSB Briquette Manufacturers, Bishop Stewart University.
Hello, this is Akankunda Claire, a student at Rwenzanga Farm Institute, pursuing National Certificate in Agriculture Production 2023-2024. I thank AIT people for having given us a chance to pitch in the last competition of 2024 Startup Garage competition, and where I managed to be called the best female innovator. And here I'm going to take you how I do mushroom production, which was my project in pitching. And here, this is the storer for our substrates, which are used in mushroom growing or where we grow our mushrooms. So this is the storer where we keep our substrates. And the type of our substrates we basically use, it is bean husks. Yeah. So as this was the storehouse of our substrates, so we are moving to another step where we get them, we chop them, soak them, moving to fermentation. So here, these are the main things that we use in growing our mushrooms. That is the porcelain paper, our substrates. For the other side, we saw in the storehouse, which is bean husks. And this is the maize bran we mix in our substrate, and also rhyme, whereby we get our substrates from the farmers, we keep them in the storehouse, we get them from the storehouse, we chop them. After chopping them, we soak for 24 hours. After soaking for 24 hours, we drain them. Draining, it is according to the size of the substrates you're having, whereby after soaking, after draining, you get your substrate, you mix with brine, maize bran and rhyme. Rhyme, it is for providing the pH to catalyze the presence of fermentation. And maize bran, it is to bring the sense in fermentation. After mixing them, it's where we come to this end. We cover them very well. After covering them, we keep them covered as they are here. After keeping them covered, this takes 2 days to 3 days. 2 days to 3 days, so that they can ferment. Those are the covered substrates mixed with brine, maize bran, and rhyme. After this is already, the process of fermentation is done, we are supposed to remove them today. So here we are going to get our maize bran. We fix them in our metallic drum, which is there. We fix them in our metallic drum. After fixing them until it is full, we cover. After covering, we heat to the maximum. We heat to the maximum. We always use firewood because it is the one which is cheap and which is easy to get. So from there, we bring them in this room, which is the closed room. We don't need light, so we cool them from here. After cooling them, we add our spawns, mushroom spawns. For the other spawns you have seen in the laboratory, my fellow is doing. So we bring them, our spawns, we add them in the substrates which are already cooled. After adding them, we put them in the porcelain paper like this one. After putting them, we cover it well. We cover it well. After covering it like this, the way it is covered. So this is called an incubation room. We bring them in the incubation room where it takes 14 days. Those are 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, you see they have started growing. Some of them have started growing. From here, we shall take them in the growing room after 14 days. It's where we remove them and take them in the growing room. From the incubation room, we bring them to the growing room where we do the practical cultivation. So we bring our covered portions with substrates. We hang them like this. After hanging them, we always water 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and evening at the most until they are ready. Then, when they are ready like this one, you see they have started developing. then it's when you harvest. You harvest every day until they are over. So this project, it is for earning every day. That's why I liked it. I decided to this project because once you have decided to start it, you earn every day. It is the project which gives you income for every day. And I also thank the administration for having gave us the chance to participate or to develop our skills. I thank Brent Anga Farm Institute, especially the principal, for having give us the chance to start to develop our skills like this one, to give us where we can build our projects and we start them developing slowly by slowly. I thank Empower Youth in Technology for giving us also the chance to participate, or who brought the pitching competition, startup garage pitching for 2024, where I managed to be the best female innovator. And this is like a message to young youth, whereby you need to wake up, you stand up and be hardworking people, because we need to earn as youth. So avoid laziness, and especially girls who are there who think that winning or moving in such competitions, they are the choices of boys or the chances of boys. We also girls, we have that chance to win. So we have to wake up, we work hard, hand in hand, so that they can also start a small project like this one to earn daily. I also thank EIT very much. I can't forget to thank you very much for giving us a market whereby you have put us in different medias, and very many farmers there outside are looking for us, looking for food as mushroom, giving us money. So you have provided for us the market. People are coming here looking for us for market to buy our products. I really appreciate. Thank you very much.
I'm called Kabanza David. I'm privileged to have been among the facilitators in the startup garage, where several university students were taken through the process of problem-based, technology-based innovations that actually built up into business prototypes. So the students, in my view as a trainer, proved competence. They were able to pick the ideas in the short time that we had, about 2-3 months. I think it was 2 months, but the students were able to pick the concept, develop the ideas, and even go ahead, develop prototypes and the products out of those prototypes. Now, I was also privileged to be among the 3 judges on the final day when they were pitching. In my view, as a judge, and of course not in my view alone, because we're a team, after the assessment or throughout the assessment, we noticed that the students in the short time had converted from just being students into potential entrepreneurs. We had a big tussle to pick the best out of the group. I think there were about 18 people that presented, all with good ideas. But of course, the prizes were in 3 categories. There were those for universities, there were those for female, and we had to pick the best for each of the university, the best overall, and the best among the females. At the end of it, when we looked at our judgments, surely the best took it. The best of our presenters took the awards. I think it is something that needs to be picked on, rolled out, and continuously carried out. One big lesson that we learned is that all the participants, independent of the university, University of St. Joseph's, BSU, Bishop Stewart University, and all of them expressed one desire, that if universities would teach ideas that convert into businesses, all of them would come and confess that there was a clear gap between the academic knowledge and converting these knowledge ideas into business prototypes. I would pray that universities pick the model and maybe see how they can start developing these young students into entrepreneurs.
Special thanks to the U.S. Department of State and the U.S. Mission in Uganda for their support of this initiative.